Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at pound US dollar as price has rejected the recent weekly highs. So we talked about this recently in the week ahead analysis video. We talked about price ended up breaking through the 122 and potentially trading to the upside. However, as prices moved today, we saw it rally around about 150 pips to the upside today. We've hit a resistance high, which were the highs that formed back here in the 14th of December of 2022, and that was around about the 124.25 handle, the one spot 24.25. So we've come up into that today. If I just go to the hourly time frame, you can see really strong rejection from that level. We've driven to the downside here, and I'm looking to see whether price is going to continue back to these highs or whether we're going to see a continuation back to the downside. Now the pound has been quite strong across the board against the likes of the Australian dollar, the yen, the Kiwi. We've seen pound become quite strong. Now the only reason why we may be getting another sort of rejection here is because of the US dollar index. If I just head over to the dollar index, we can see that price has come down into the 101.50 handle that we've been talking about for the past few weeks now, and we've seen quite a strong rejection from that area as well. So if I go to the hourly, you can see just about into that area. The low was the 101.48, and then we've rallied 95 points off the back of that. So a big significant move there from the dollar index coming from that low, the 101.50, which is going to give some strength to the US dollar, which in turn will have an impact on pound versus the US dollar. So starting to see a little bit of a bid there from the US. Now that doesn't mean that that's going to continue. Obviously they still have the Federal Reserve looking to hike interest rates there. So I just want to have a little look at what usually happens at these points. Now what I typically look for at turning points in the market are sort of double top, double bottom patterns, or any kind of reversal setups to suggest to me that the market is going to start trading back to the downside. So what I would like to look at is, if I went to the 4-hour time frame, I'd like to look at some kind of potential for a double top to be or to form, because what you can see here, last time price came up into the 1.24.25 handle. This is exactly what I like to look for when price gets into a reversal point. It's price hitting the level, sellers entering the market, rejecting away from that, which gives us the idea that, okay, well, if sellers have entered around this point here, are they going to enter again at that point? And price comes back up, rejects again, and we get really aggressive selling to the downside. Are we going to see something similar here again? Will price maybe come down a little bit, maybe even come back down towards this area here, which is around, if I just grab the tool here, you can see it's around about the 122 spot. Or 1.2285 handle, around about that area. We could even try and maybe squeeze it up to the 1.23 handle, but that might be a little bit of a push. But if price was to come down to this point through here, you know, maybe this demand zone where price has been recently in the market, you know, if price can maybe come back down to this demand zone, could we then see buyers stepping back in, and maybe we'll get another double top scenario where we could then look for either a continuation to the downside there, or if price then trades through these swing highs here, could we then see a continuation to the upside? So definitely keep your eye on pound US dollar at the moment. We're coming into another area of demand. I'd expect maybe some buying to come in around this area here. I will be watching price around about the 124.25 handle, just to see if we do get the double top situation. If we do, that could be quite influential for a move to the downside here. So keep your eye on pound. Definitely want to watch now we've reached these weekly highs. I mean, from a weekly time frame perspective, you know, I'd expect price to trade through these highs and potentially head towards the 1.2625, just because of the nature of this market at the moment. We're kind of reversing that downward trend we've been on, and it looks like we're forming a bullish trend. So usually in that scenario, price would continue to trade through previous highs. So we just have to see how the dollar performs as well to give us a clue of what could potentially happen next here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. Hope it was handy. Hope you learned a lot. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.